I'm Nick Byer, welcome to Pocket News for Thursday, the 22nd of September. Today on the show, Battlenet and a whole new world, and other worlds too. Alright, here's what's been making headlines, and first up, the name Battlenet is no more. Blizzard announced overnight that they would be rebranding their online services simply as Blizzard Tech. A post on the World of Warcraft forums explains that, quote, "We've seen that there's been occasional confusion and inefficiencies related to having two separate identities under which everything falls, Blizzard and Battlenet." It's an interesting conundrum because people have been using Battlenet in Blizzard games for about 20 years. In contrast to other online services at the time which use external interfaces, Battlenet became the first online gaming tool which was built directly into the games which utilize it, starting with Diablo in 1996. My generation grew up with Battlenet. It's basically part of the family. I've certainly given it more love and attention than any one of my 5 parents, but Blizzard have stressed that this is just a name change and nothing functionally is going to change. Battlenet will continue to serve as the central nervous system for Blizzard games, just with a different moniker. The process of rebranding will take a few months as they slowly roll the updates out to individual games and platforms. Moving on, and pricing for the Oculus Touch may have leaked, and it's expensive. Oculus Touch is the name of the Oculus Rift's upcoming motion controllers, their answer to the Vive's paddle stick thingies. Engadget reporter Nick Summers stumbled upon a pre-order sign in a UK store which puts the cost of the controllers at £190. This, coupled with the Oculus headset, comes in at just under £740, still short of the Vive's total cost of £760. We won't translate any of those numbers into Australian dollars because unfortunately numbers do not go that high. Just know that you cannot afford it unless you're GOG, who for some reason is far wealthier than the rest of us. Moving on, and Super Mario Maker for the 3DS may be better suited to the 2DS. That's okay, because GOG can afford both versions. Box art posted on the Canadian EB Games website indicates that the game will not feature stereoscopic 3D. If you look down here, yep. See that? Plays only in 2D. You might have missed it because it's right under the giant word that says 3DS. It's a shame because I think the 2D Mario games pop quite nicely using the 3D effect, although admittedly I rarely use the feature, and I would definitely prefer a smooth 2D gameplay experience to a buggy 3D one. While there's been no official confirmation from Nintendo on the matter, we're just waiting for the Pokemon Company CEO to come out and actually confirm it. If the game does turn out to be 2D only, it won't be a first for the platform. Even the Pokemons can't pump out 3D all the time. FromSoftware boss Hidetake Miyazaki has dropped some truth bombs. At a roundtable interview, Miyazaki confirmed rumors that the studio is in early stages of development on a new Armored Core title. In addition, the studio also has a team working on something described as, quote, "a little weird." Which scares the hell out of me, because if Miyazaki considers some of the stuff that happens in Bloodborne to be normal, then his weird is gonna be some freaky shit. And on the Dark Souls series, the veteran developer reiterated what he said in the past. Dark Souls 3 will be the last Souls game he works on, but he is open to other staff members picking up the mantle and creating further installments. And finally, CD Projekt RED want you to break their servers. This studio is hosting a couple of kill the servers stress test events for their upcoming card game, Gwent. The PC-only events will take place on Friday the 23rd, tomorrow, and Tuesday the 27th. But watch good game as well. Codes will be limited, but anyone can access them by following the Gwent Facebook or Twitter pages. You will also have to have registered for the closed beta, which you can do on the game's official website. The more the story goes on, the more I'm convinced CD Projekt RED are just craving your attention and want some likes on Facebook. However, I don't care, just give me Gwent. I will come to your stress test events, and I look forward to not being able to play the game on either of those 2 days, therefore making your Kill the Server stress test a success. And speaking of success, here's the thing of the day. The crafty post-production wizards at Corridor Digital have released a new video which captures what it would be like living in a Mario Galaxy-style universe. The whole thing was created with 360-degree cameras, and the behind-the-scenes video shows just how ludicrous the whole process was. for fucking news today. My Pockets is this afternoon on our Pocket YouTube channel, the one you may be watching this very video on. I am going to play The Bunker, a full motion video horror game, so come check that out. And also, I will be doing an Ask Pocket tomorrow, so please submit your asks so I can put them in my pocket, then maybe answer them on Twitter with the hashtag AskPocket or in the comments below. And if you want someone to sort of like bounce questions back and forth with and maybe get some different answers than I would give you, then join the Pocketeers Facebook group and Steam group. There are links to everything I just said in the description below. Today's Thing of the Day graphic, today's beautiful Thing of the Day graphic was made by Ariane Torelli. If you, like Ariane, have a last name that kind of sounds like a pasta, please send a thing in. Until we next December, my Pocketeers, Nick, bye out. Mwah!
Send pasta in too.
Oh, send pasta in, that'd be great. Send pasta in with a bit of glitter. Shut up, Sam!
If something lands and it's good, we'll play it.
Yep.
But like No Man's Sky wasn't disappointing because we can't get hyped anymore.
Because you had no pointing in the first place.
Our hype bones are broken.
Oh no! You could get a. I think you could get a new hype bone, guys. Do you want me to give you a hype bone, John?
Let's start a GoFundMe for more hype bones.
That would. I reckon we could actually rack up a bit of money for that.
On a scam. Because it doesn't exist.
On a total scam, because Pete just made that up.